All right, let's start getting into this. What in the world happened today? So, Bitcoin officially made a higher high. It is time to be horny again. What's up, Eric? How you doing? I don't know if it's time to be horny again because, on the daily for Bitcoin, we're not broken out yet. We have a beautiful bullish engulfing candle, and now it seems like the market is still trying to fathom what is going on. Scott, you happen to be second. It's just Eric's comment was flagged. But yeah, today was crazy. Today was crazy. But positive, we put in some green. This is good. We still have bullish divergence on the daily. The thing I dislike is that this is a news-driven catalyst, and it's not a fundamental catalyst. So that's the unfortunate part. That's the unfortunate part. But we are not broken out yet. I made a static video about this earlier today. This is all because of the tariff news. And, of course, markets, let's face it, they were desperate to try and figure out a reason to start rallying. They were desperate for it. Any time there was no news, prices went up. Like, automatically, they just started going up. So we know the market was ready for a bounce. It's just, damn. Wall Street cannot read. Wall Street really can't read. They can't. So the thing to take away from today, there's a 125% tariff on China. All other nations have a 90-day pause on their reciprocal tariffs. In the meantime, they will still have a 10% tariff as a baseline that is currently in effect. So, understand that is what's going on. Cass, I got you, Jin. Cass. But yeah, that is currently what is going on. But either way, the markets, they wanted to have a bounce, and they did. They had a pretty decent bounce. Bitcoin on the day rose up 8%. Absolutely crazy. Did you see that XRP ETF went live? Ticker XXRP? Yes, I did see that it went live, but it went live yesterday, not today. So, yeah, I saw it was live though. All right, so yeah, Bitcoin right now, we have the death cross to work with. Now we're just kind of waiting to see what's Wall Street going to do. The Chinese yuan is falling like no other. The Chinese market is wrecked. And that's partially because China knows how much they give to the U.S. when it comes to goods. They know they can't possibly work with the idea of competing with anyone else's prices. And that's exactly what's going to happen now. So, volume. Okay. All right. Volume. Yeah. Anyways, looking at our 4-hour time frame for Bitcoin, we do not have bearish divergence. We did have a little bit of a double bottom here and a rising in strength. We are now back above the 50 simple moving average. This is good. The trade I got into earlier tonight, really bad. Holy crap. Really bad. I was debating on going short. I went long. Now I'm paying the price. Wiggle your mic. The fuck do you mean, wiggle my mic? What are you talking about? The fuck do you mean, wiggle my mic? Oh, I have an echo? That's weird. Hold on. Hold on. I'm gonna figure this out. Hold on. I don't know why I have an echo. We're gonna do the good old-fashioned unplug and plug back in. Okay, let's see if that fixed it or not. That's weird that I have an echo, though. Okay, let's see if that fixed it or did not. What the heck is going on here? Hold on. Headphone. What's default? I don't want default. Is that better? I don't know what it was on. Holy crap, it looks better. What's default? I don't want default. Is that better? Oh, that's way better.
I don't know what it was on. Holy crap. It looks better.
Okay, we're good.
It's not picking up your microphone? Yeah, I guess not. Man, that was... Ugh. Yeah, that's way better. I honestly don't even know what it decided to go off of, but yeah, that's great. That's great. It's been wiggled. Way better, yep, way better, way better. Okay, alright, so the echo's gone. I'm getting devastated in one of my trades, which I'm also way too heavy leveraged on it. It's on my phone, and my nephew has my phone. I'm gonna get stopped out in the worst type of way. Worst type of way. I can't even defend myself. I should be defending myself. Alright, the trade I'm currently in and I'm sweating about, I posted it inside of the Discord in the members only chat. It is auction. I decided to get into auction, but looking at this new 4-hour candle, I fucked up. I fucked up. Maybe we get saved because we're above resistance. Maybe. We'll see. But let's go ahead and check out the 15-minute here, see what I saw. 90 days to pretend to be bullish. Yay, exactly. 90 days to pretend to be bullish. So we have this uptrend. We literally just broke out of the uptrend. Unfortunate. So I am looking for this 8.96% upside because on your relative strength, we're putting in hidden bullish divergence. I guess it doesn't matter because the hidden bearish divergence is playing out. Son of a bitch. Son of a bitch. Hidden bearish divergence coming from back here, where your relative strength was down here. Higher relative strength, significantly lower price. This is really bad. Sorry I'm late. Was busy buying limit of XRP at $1.58. I think you should wait for 58 cents. 58 cents, man. It's just going to take a little bit longer. 58 cents is coming. XRP, I will not yield. It's going to 58, damn it. It's going to 58. I'm currently short because of the current uncertainty. Nice, Jin. Nice. I understand why. I understand. I think there's more uncertainty as to are they going to continue the rally as a relief rally, or are they going to just start dumping it on our heads? We'll see. We'll see. Where it seems like Wall Street is just getting whipped around. We also have CPI data coming out tomorrow. Number 10 on the like button. Remember, there is no KYC when smashing the like. Do it today and show your support. Trade Intuition. I caught his stream the other day. You guys should definitely go check him out. Absolutely amazing. He gives great insights on all of his trades. Go check out his live streams. Well worth it. Also, he was playing some music. I would honestly play it in the car. Absolutely ridiculous. I would play it in the car. And that's saying a lot, because I don't really listen to music around the house too much. I do listen to it in the car when I'm driving, though. I really do. The move looks like a bull trap. I can see that. Nasty one, too. It was nasty. It was nasty. Yeah, so auction's looking like it's about to take my lunch money, which, what a shame. I guess we're going to have to make it back tomorrow. Oh, well. Oh well, is what it is. Let's move along here. We are going to check out the liquidation heat map over here for Bitcoin. So, looking at Bitcoin, noted I did make a static video earlier. Oh man, looks like a lot of people are going long. Whoa, $207 million worth of longs. Oh my goodness gracious. Anyways, let's check out your weekly. That's a lot of longs. Wow. Took out a lot of shorts. We got some longs peeking in here, which is nice to see, but dang. That's a lot of liquidity sitting right on right there, close to the downs. Ugh, not great. This worries me for overnight. This $207 million, that worries me. So hopefully we do catch a bounce. Hopefully we keep going up, but that's scary. That is scary. All right. So looking at Bitcoin objectively here, on the 1 hour, we do technically have hidden bearish divergence because we did get a little bit overbought right here, and we're still lower than this high when we were not overbought. So this could be a very, very bad sign. Could be. Noted, they could just set up a higher low and then continue to the upside, but it's going to be, they're fighting an uphill battle right now. DGen and Ondo, I got you, DZ. DGen Ondo. Got you covered. I think a retest 76K. I'm still waiting for 71K, honestly. Like, get to that 71, dang it. It's taking a long time to get there. But if they happen to break out, that's where it gets interesting. Because I mentioned this in the static video today. If we get that breakout, we are more than likely going to go up to $96,400. If we get that breakout, it's going to be a really big deal. They won't make those people get rich. We might revisit 81K. I mean, a lot of mights are getting thrown around. A lot of maybes. The fact of the matter is, we actually have no idea what the whales are going to do right now. All we know is that they decided to push the prices up today. Did you get a new mic? Seems crispy. No, not a new mic. I just unplugged it and plugged it back in. Which also, if I was going off of the default setting before and you guys were listening to all of that echo, I apologize. That wasn't the goal. I didn't even know that it was doing that. But no, same mic. Same mic. Just you guys didn't tell me about it. I blame you. Alright, we have a list today. We're going to be checking out Ethereum, XRP, Solana, Sui, ADA, Atom, Algorand, HBAR, Doge, Auction, which we already did, but we'll loop around to watch me getting stopped out, and AVAX. So we'll do all that, because that's what we do around here. So let's go ahead and check out Ethereum. Ethereum had a hell of a day. Hell of a day. Taking out the highs, beautiful. On your 1 hour time frame, you have major hidden bearish divergence. So until we break this downtrend right here, you still have every opportunity to stay bearish. Retesting 76 cents sounds possible. There's an entire move is Wall Street degeneracy. I hate auction. Everybody hates auction, man. Everybody hates it. Everybody hates it. I saw the hidden bearish divergence, but I thought it had one more leg up in it because of the hidden bullish divergence on the 15. I was wrong. Or maybe I'm right. Maybe the trading gods will come shine some light on my trade. Who knows? But I know this market's really mean, so I doubt they're going to do that. Anyways, still stands. There's still a possibility of 1159 if this plays out. Let's see if we can get a higher low, so then we can start focusing on more upside. If that higher low does not come, well, it's going to be a poopy doopy time for Ethereum, which that's a very steep retracement. We'll see how it goes. We'll see how it goes. Moving along, we have XRP, biggest short of the year, and I fumbled it. Figures, yeah, sounds about right. Damn it. Auction is really about to take my money. Damn, that's an 80% loss. That's really too bad. I don't like that. That's unfortunate. But looking at XRP failed to break above the 205 level. We have a confirmed bearish backtest. Oh no. We could see more downside with hidden bearish divergence on the 1 hour. Whoever could have seen this coming? No! Okay, hopefully you guys appreciate my acting. You guys haven't paid for acting school or hooked on phonics, so I can't read and I can't act. I'm trying, though. I have dreams. Anyways, a 127 could be coming for XRP. Oh, man. If there's one thing I'm super consistent on, it is staying bearish on XRP. Man, oh man. Yeah, that's 35% downside. This could get real nasty. I'm guessing the insiders know what the CPI data is coming out as, and it's going to be bad. If we see inflation before tariffs took place, this is going to be really bad. I love when places were already raising their prices, saying, oh, it's because of the tariffs. And it's like, the tariffs haven't taken effect. Yeah, it's because of the tariffs. Shut up. Curious to see if the $1.50 area is price floor for XRP. It's not. Nope, 58 cents. Pretty good starting to a floor. Starting to a floor. It's in the prophecy. 589, man. It's in the prophecy. Oh, you're all done? Great. I got my phone back. We can save a little bit because this long I'm in, I accidentally got in a 35x long. That was a mistake. That was a big mistake. And I am paying the price right now. Let's see how far down I am on this trade. It should be something like 70%. Oh, God. I'm down 68% on the trade. Oh, kick in the pants. But, so sad. So sad. When XRP pumps, nice time to short. XRP loves to take 78% of to... Yo, Chewy, thank you so much for the tier 1. There's no way it's 5 months, right? I feel like it's way longer. How you doing, Chewy? We are shorting for that reason. Let's see if it plays out. Let's definitely see if it plays out. It's going down for sure. But yeah, I'm down bad. 5 month streak, 28 months total. Nice. Sorry, I need to check and see if I'm breaking support here for auction to see if I need to. Yep, I really do need to panic sell. This is what I didn't want to see. This is a shame. This is really bad because guess what? This downside for auction's about to get nasty. About to get nasty. We're going to $10. Dang. That's too bad. I'm down 69%. Ugh. Luckily, I didn't throw too much into this trade. It was just 300, but damn, I'm down 220. That's a shame. That is a gosh darn shame. We're not even oversold on the 15-minute. Ugh. Let me see if we're... No, we're definitely past the 886, right? Definitely past it. We're sitting at the 886, and price is not reversing. Dang it. We lost it. I love to scalp and find 70x on Sol work for well for me, but I don't recommend it. Solana, when it has a lot of volume, I like going high leverage. Auction, this one, man, I thought the uptrend was going to hold. Looks like it's not. Now I got to wait for a bearish backtest. Hopefully I don't get stopped out in the meantime. On a bearish backtest, that'll be a great opportunity to jump into a trade. And, yeah, this thing could go pretty deep. Pretty darn deep. We're looking at 14% downside. Nice. Great trade. I'm just trying to save a couple of dollars. And I mean it. A couple. If I could save 100, that'd be great. But we'll see. We'll see. See, I don't ever remember trading this thing on 35x. And then, like, when I placed the order, I ended up seeing, oh, that says 35, not 15. Uh-oh. It's a real problem. Hate this coin, saw it set 58. Pass it up short. Dang. Can I look at NQ, please? James got you. NQ. Down 72%. How? Oh, now Weeks is doing that weird thing where it's moving more than the spot price. Dang it. That is one problem with futures, guys. Futures will ruin you. Guess at this point, we just let it stop us out, right? Unless it's a sudden spike to the downside. That could be a real problem. Anyways, so we saw XRP. Let's check out Solana. Sol. Solana. Probably the same boat. Looking at that hidden bearish divergence, of course. So here's your high. Let's go to your 1 hour. 1 hour is where we're finding these things. So on the 1 hour, we do have the hidden bearish divergence. It's really unfortunate because we can get rid of this, and we have this new downtrend to work off of. So this downtrend right here is what you're focused in on. And then, of course, you do have these higher lows, but the fact that you have that hidden bearish divergence means you have the possibility of getting a longer leg to the downside. And I would be looking at this as probably $78. Yep, $78 could be coming in hot. So that's not the best thing to see, but hey, if you're shorting, get that stop loss right above 121, and let it ride. Hopefully you don't get stopped out. We'll see what happens when you reset. You could set a higher low. Just saying. Cam, you want XCN and Lena? All right, XCN, Lena. Got you covered there. Got you covered there. All right, we're getting out of this auction trade. Major losses here. Major losses. We lost 76%. Yikes. That was a terrible loss. Anyways, moving along from that, let's go ahead and check out Sui. Sui. Alrighty, Sui over here, and still didn't manage to clear its high. This does look like a formal bearish backtest, which makes life really easy, because now you can go from the previous high, and you can ride this puppy all the way, wow, all the way down to 124? Sheesh. That is dark. You know, these guys, they're really out here trying to ruin people's lives. Oh my goodness. Why did my USDT coin not pump the rest of the market today? That's pretty funny. I bet somebody in someone's chat said that. I bet someone did. Which is a shame, but, you know, gosh, there are some people who actually invest in stable coins, and I get really confused by it. Make back all the money tomorrow? Yeah, I probably will. Or I'll probably lose more. I don't know. We never know for certain. We're just all playing a game. It's all a game. Sui right now, it's kind of set up nicely for a short. This could go really, really deep to the downside. I'd like to request RGTI IONQ. Okay, RGTI IONQ and SMCI. Got you covered there, Jim. All right. But yeah, this is just a game you play. This is spikes are shorts. Killer. Yeah, it could be Ricky. The problem is everyone got excited over hearing 90-day pause. Fundamentally, you have to realize tariffs are still there. Tariff war is still there. Nothing changed fundamentally. Paul Atkins, new SEC chair. Isn't Paul Atkins the guy that oh no, that's never mind. Somebody else. Cool. So somebody's a new SEC chair. Part of the Allura stable investing is dual yield. For certain DeFi projects, DAI had a crap ton of 40 to 60% offerings at one point. Oh, that's crazy. I'm just messing with you. Let's look at USDT dominance and total 3. All right. USDT.D and total 3. Gotcha covered there. Meet Damien. Gotcha covered there. Alrighty. So, right now with Sui, I'm looking for much more downside. What's going to make me more excited about this is when I come into the 15-minute. What would be the creme de la creme is after it's done falling, we put in a lower high. Once we get that lower high, that's going to signify to me, okay, we are now in a shorting campaign. This 42% to the downside should come in 3 to 4 legs down. So that is what I like to do when I look for shorting opportunities, and it just it makes life better. It makes life better when you can chop up a 42% move into 3 to 4 trades and compound them all. But, you know, neither here nor there. Moving on from Sui. Checking out ADA. ADA. No. Still perfectly set up for this move down anywhere between 42 to 36 cents. Yikes. We are not out of the woods, people. We are not out of the woods. Alrighty, Adam. So let's check out Adam. I took a long out on Adam earlier today, and it was nice. It was a nice move. Now, we are looking to go back to shorting. Plain and simple. Looking to go right back to shorting. So, with this move right here, what you can take away is from this peak, you are down here on your relative strength compared to being overbought. That's not a good look. You can break this trade up based off this right here. So the next leg down, this one's going to get gross. Absolutely gross. But we should see price come down somewhere around $3.55 on a measured move. We'll see if it happens. You do have support sitting at 374. Likely to go down and touch that. So I would say 14.95% downside. Definitely could be coming. Definitely could be coming. All right, moving on from Adam. We have Algorand. Algo had a great day today. And I mean a great day. Noted, all of this bearishness could get canceled out with a higher low. Just understand that. Could get canceled out with a higher low. Should check out QRLDZ, super positioning QRDLT, but yes, I believe quant. Got it. Okay, okay, you and DZ are chatting. Got it. All right. So, looking at Algo, that was a very big move. Got your higher high. I mean, the opportunity of an uptrend is there. It's just until we get that higher low, we can't believe it. We just can't believe it. Because your longer term downtrends are still intact. So with that being said, on our 1 hour time frame, our peak right here compared to being overbought, we were not overbought. Now we are. That's a shame. That doesn't look higher. That looks lower. So with that being said, here we are. Here we are. Algorand could poop the chute. 32% to the downside. What a gosh darn shame. What a gosh darn shame. All right, H-bar. H-bar. Beautiful. Lower high. Higher relative strength. That's not what you want to see. As soon as you break the... Oh, man. I was hoping for upside, but it just didn't happen. Did not happen. I'm waiting to see if price falls back to trend line. Exactly. Wait till the trend line. But this is a formal bearish backtest of a former support acting as a resistance. So this one is a lot more cut and dry. You didn't want to do that. Plain and simple. You didn't want to do that. So now you can go down and touch some support sitting down here at 9 cents for H-bar. H-bar has been getting dumped on. I mean, bad. But another 42% could be coming. It is possible. Unless we maintain these higher lows and keep pushing to the upside. But now you're going to have to fight against your long-term downtrend. Do you think it has the strength? Do you think the market's ready? We'll see. We'll see. We will see. All right, Dogecoin. Let's check and see what it's doing now. Nice little move. Got back above your long-term uptrend. Hidden bearish divergence. Okay, still in play. 50% downside. That's unfortunate. It's really unfortunate. I would like for these longer term downtrends to get broken. I would really like that. But instead, they're just not. Can we check out Kava and FIL? Sure. I got you covered there. Alright, after Dogecoin, we got auction again. Let's see if I pulled the trigger too soon. Is that what happened? So you guys already saw auction. We're just going to quickly recap how I just lost a ton of money. And look at that. Went straight down to where my stop loss was. Did not trigger it. And we're catching bids. Story of my life right there. All right. Moving on from that. AVAX. AVAX. Now, AVAX here. AVAX, you competed with these highs. You did it. What about this one? Oh, damn it. You didn't break this one. You had to break this one before you got overbought. Yeah, it's not really. Yeah, damn. All right. Anyways, AVAX could be seeing something in the realm of this where $11.42, probably $10. I wanted to be bullish tonight, honestly. I really did. Alright, that's all the ones I have for you. Let's go into your guys' requests. Caspa. Alrighty, Caspa got overbought. That's a shame. That's a shame. That's the shame right there. That's the shame. Last time you were overbought was back here. Yeah. So Caspa could be in some trouble. We could be visiting that 38512 level. Yeah, that was a nice spike today. If we can maintain higher lows, I can have a different tune. But long-term downtrend still intact. Haven't even tested it. Maybe they're trading off the 4-hour, which is not overbought yet, which is good. But if they do get overbought before we... Oh my Lanta. If we get overbought before we cross over 15 cents, we're going to be looking for downside. Just plain and simple, we'll be looking for downside. No idea what you're talking about. All right, cool. All right, moving on from this. NQ. What is this? Veto, thank you so much for the sub. How are you doing today? Welcome in. Join the Discord. It's free. It's a great place. Wow. NQ shot up. Went up like crazy. Let's check out your daily here. NQ. I mean, great bullish engulfing candle. You're above a level of resistance. This has the possibility of being good. You think we're going to go sideways till May? Cliff, no. I don't think the market has it in it to go sideways. What I really do think is about to happen is we're going to see another dump. I think we're about to see another dump because fundamentally nothing changed. Fundamentally, all that changed was, before all those other countries get large tariffs, they're going to have to deal with 10% tariffs. So nothing changed. Tariffs are there. We're still fighting with China, and nothing changed. So this rally was based off of, we have a reason to rally. Yes. And it got everybody really bullish for a day. I don't think it's that good. All of this bullishness looks awful. Porky, now I'm more bearish than ever. They've been around since 1999. Haven't done a damn thing as far as I can tell. Wait, what? Yeah. Yeah, all the bullishness is pretty bad. I'd be surprised if the NASDAQ could actually do this 26% drop, but you're not oversold anymore, and you do not have bullish divergence. And you're about to get a death cross on the daily. This could be really bad. Really, really bad. We'll see if it plays out, but dang. We do have support sitting below us. Sitting right here at 16,437, where we caught the bounce. Oh gosh, we already tested it? Okay, alright. That's, jeez. Oh boy. Next support's down here? 13,000. Oh no. We might actually go visit that? Maybe. Oh boy. Hey, it's official. Auction would have stopped me out. Alright. At least we know. At least we got that clarity. That's good. That's good. Alright, so, yeah, the NASDAQ. Looks like we can go down a lot more. And you are sitting right at that trend line. Right there. I mean, beautiful engulfing candle. It's just... Where's the higher high? We did not get a higher high. That's the problem. Alright, moving on. RGTI. RGTI. I don't know why this looks bullish. I don't know why this looks bullish. I mean, it looks like you're trying to double bottom for some reason. That's really strange. I would have been looking for downside. I would be looking for like $1.70. Oh, I have it drawn out for a reason. We really don't know what this thing's about to do. Let's check out your weekly. No idea, man. you're getting the golden cross on the weekly, so you would expect prices to go up. That's the expectation. A weekly golden cross usually is very bullish. So I would say maybe you're going to see $33. Just maybe. But right now you're fighting against resistance at 966. You have to not only get above 966, you also have to get above 1184 before you can get truly bullish. So I do wish you the best of luck on this one. But right now, this moment, I mean, it looks bullish. Looks good. Looks like it wants to go up. I don't understand why. It just does. Stochastic looked beautiful on the weekly. I know. I've never seen it really reset that fast, but here we go. This thing looks really good too. What the heck? What is this? It looks great. Wow. Bullish engulfing week? All you got to do is get to Friday? Dang, brother. I honestly have no idea why this is so bullish. No clue. Anywhere between $68 and $84 would be your targets. That is crazy. 160 to possibly 224% upside? Let's check your daily. Your daily looks fine. You're reaccumulating. You're building strength. Stochastic came down low enough. It's ready to go. Damn, brother. You also broke out of your longer term downtrend. Beautiful breakout. There you go. You're broken out. It's what Jim and I have been talking about. Quantum computing. Oh, that's what this is? Quantum computing? Got it. Didn't realize that. Did not realize that. Super microcomputer. Let's check it out. We had it marked out already. You had the false bearish breakdown. Now you're starting to move. Anywhere between $77 and $91. Breakout could be coming. Could be coming. This thing looks really good, actually. Looks really good. Breaking back above that 35.19. This looks really good. I like even more this little fake out to the downside while maintaining a higher low. This looks great. .com 2.0 potential. Wow, that's crazy. Wow. Beautiful. Beautiful. Love it. All right, going into the next one. We have DGen. Checking out DGen. I believe DGen had a pretty decent day. And then it's getting pooped on after. So... this was a 14% candle, and no one knew about it. Oversold on the daily. Bullish divergence on the 4-hour. You need a higher low. That's all you need. You need a higher low. No problem, Jim. Anytime. Need a higher low. If you don't get your higher low, significantly lower prices. Because you technically have hidden bearish divergence on the 4-hour. So yeah, let's pray that you have a break to the upside. This is your current downtrend to break. If you do not break it, I mean, you almost hit the measured move down here. You almost got it. So, there's that. But if you're still in price discovery, the next leg down could take you to 1315. Let's hope it gets bullish instead. You got some resistance up here you haven't back tested. So your bullish case scenario, you could go up 37% and go touch some resistance. But bearish case scenario, you're going to see more downside. All right, we're going to get away from the eye cancer. Ondo broke out. Oh shit. Hold on. Hold the phone. Whoa. Wee woo. It broke out of your long-term downtrend? No shot, right? Oh my Lanta, it broke out of the long-term downtrend. Wow. And I don't see bearish divergence on the 4-hour? Or hidden bearish divergence on the 4-hour? Hold on. Is Ondo the one? Is Ondo Neo? Is it? Probably not. Oh, well, there's the problem. Here's your high where you were not overbought. Now you're overbought. Okay, so I'm going to give a bearish case because, you know, that's what we're here for. We're here for insight. And you're at kind of a great spot to go short. If it goes down, you could find yourself back down to 48 cents if the whole market keeps dropping. Is it using the downtrend as support? It is. It is currently using it as support. So, if it's bearish, 48 cents. Gonna fall back into it, in my opinion. Hey, it could. It could, but you never know. It has two uptrends to work with. So you have this right here, and then you also have this right here. If you can maintain your uptrend, maybe you see some upside. You want to request AVAX? We already looked at AVAX. Looking for $10, bro. Looking for $10, DZ. Wow. So auction is catching bids. Those buttholes. They just went and stopped me out like that? That's crazy. That's crazy. Jerks. So sad. What TA got on Aerodrome? Fred, I don't know. We're going to find out. What is it? AERO? Is that what it is? Can we check sand? Sure, LNE, sure. Sure. Gotcha covered. GFI is still the largest spot bag long term, like the project. I'm with you, Porky. Yeah, right. C98 for Porky. For me. What? For me? I'm accumulating more GFI once it gets down just a little bit further. But C98, I already accumulated. I'm just sitting on it. I'm not buying any more. What's next? Sand. Sand. Beautiful move to the upside. Let's get rid of that. Get rid of this too. Well, let's get rid of this. Just clean up the chart, guys. Doing a little maintenance here. So the problem is you had this rounded top, lower high. That's a real problem because now you're overbought. So you already know what I'm about to say. We going down, baby. Going down bad. Down bad. And the worst part is we could even raise it all the way up to here. And it's like, yeah, that works too. We could see significantly lower prices. I do think we're going to come down and test 18 cents for sand. I really do. It is not fantastic. Nice tight stop loss, though. Stop loss right above this high. If it doesn't hold, hey, we're bullish. We're bullish. We're good. If it does hold, well, at least you're hedging against your long-term holdings. At least you're hedging. But yeah, this worst case scenario, you'll see a 32% drop. That is unfortunate. All right. XCN. XCN. Well, this thing moved up a lot. Why did I mark that out? Oh, because of the higher low. No, I wouldn't have marked it that high. Why did I mark that out? Sometimes I don't either. BXSL is the... Damn it! Hey, man. It's okay. It's alright. You just got to watch out for the hidden bearish divergence. Usually it's hard to see, but you got to look at it on all the time frames. All the time frames. If you see it on the daily, that is going to be the most successful short you have in your lifetime. If you only see it on the 15-minute, watch out for the bearish divergence, where you see the price go up 3 other highs before it rolls over. Yeah, that's always unfortunate. But on the 1 hour to the 4 hour, a lot more success rate. A lot more success rate. Alrighty. So we got that move to the upside. But what now? What now? We got overbought. Oh boy, we haven't been overbought since this high over here. Yeah, we're a little bit lower. So I think XCN is going to work its way back down to a full retrace. We'll have to wait and see, though. We'll have to wait and see. See if we got our bearish div on the 4 hour. Oh, no, we did. So the 4 hour is getting it. We got into that overbought territory, and from this high right here, we were sitting in neutral. This is bad. This is really, really bad. So on your 4 hour time frame, you can mark this out just like that. And yeah, you'd be looking for a significant downside. Significant. Straight down to support. Oh my. This next leg down for XCN could be amazing. Holy crap, 73% is possible. That's your negative. Now on a positive note, let's just say you put in a higher low. Like, higher low is going to be a really big deal here. If the market actually wants to flip bullish, you're going to look for some support sitting well at your support level, and you could possibly go up to 16192. The difference here is you broke a level of resistance, so there's a possibility you hold it as support, and then you could rally up from where you're sitting 43%. So the possibility's there. We just got to see if the buyers are willing to do it. Got to see. Oh my, auction, you're so mean. Auction's so mean. Stop me out for no reason, apparently. Alrighty. Alrighty. Moving on, we got Lena. Lena. I feel like I've looked at this chart before. I had to have, right? Okay, let's look at it here. Wait, this has like no volume on it. Why does the KuCoin chart look better? We're gonna look at it on KuCoin. Oh, I do have. Oh, you're just that low. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. And you're showing hidden bearish divergence on the 4 hour? No. No. Okay, that's yeah. That Ooh. That I don't have anything nice to say about this, and I have no idea how low it could go if it decides to keep on going down. You do have a high and a higher high, so let's play devil's advocate here. Let's say you are going up. Let's say the trend is going to continue because you are resetting your 4 hour stochastic pretty darn quick. So let's just say you're going up. You could see yourself going up to 625. I mean, you're so low. I would say this is really risky, but you could see an 89% rally. It's possible. Very possible. Man, hard to get on board on that. Really, oh, you're losing your 50 on the 1 hour too? Dang. Yeah, real hard to get on board with this, but I can't deny. You have a high right here where it looked like a double top. You reset with the higher low, and then you got a higher high. So this could very well be your trend reversal you're looking for. Current uptrend you should possibly be looking at is this right here. And you're hoping that this is kind of like a bullish pennant. If it is, then yeah, we could see an 89% move to the upside. But man, if it goes down, you don't want anything to do with this. You really don't want anything to do with it. This is a hard pill to swallow. But I do see the higher high and the higher low. So, it's a tough one, but I would think that it's also risky to try and short this at these super low levels. Do you have a 50% retrace yet or not? Not even close. So you're it's lining up with your 618 retracement. Oh gosh. So yeah, it's likely it pops up there. It's likely. I just wouldn't trust it. So enter at your own risk. Keep that risk management good. Me personally, I'd have a stop loss right at 281, and I wouldn't even think about it. I would just set it, forget it, and hope that I don't get stopped out. But This is a tough one. Real tough to like this one. Really tough. All right, moving on from Lena. USDT.D. So the dominance of USDT, it's bouncing. We're catching a bounce. Dang. Thanks for your stream tonight, Porky. About to go to the strip club. Hopefully Trump didn't tariff the stripper. Oh, here we are. Hi, Boo. Thank you. I appreciate it. I love you. Oh, boy. Yeah, I'll tell you. I've never once enjoyed going to or the idea of strip clubs. Because, you know, I normally don't have to pay to get rejected by a girl. I normally don't have to pay for it. But to each their own, I guess. To each their own. Alrighty. We are just steady moving in this channel. Wow. We have been uptrending ever since January 18th. And the uptrend is intact. Yikes. Yikes. The positive, though, we hit the 786. This would be the area for it to reverse. This would be the area. So if it does start reversing down, that liquidity is going to flow somewhere. And hopefully it's not USDC. Let's hope it's not USDC. But man, this thing is just steady moving. And it's resetting fast. So it could keep going up. Ugh. That's disgusting. I don't like that. Uh-oh. Porky, BTC just printed a green dot on market side for B. Bull run could be coming back. That's good. We need it. What was the time frame? The weekly? Oh, that's a good point. The time frame does matter. But I got stopped out of my long already. Noted, I was going long, Meet Damien. I was actually in a long at the beginning of stream. I got stopped out already, and it's catching a bounce now. Oh, you gotta love this fickle market. Either way, with that, I'm probably not going to be in a trade tonight unless something looks really tantalizing. We do have a 4-hour candle closing in the next 9 minutes, so that will be something to pay attention to. Total 3. Total 3. I mean, we can only disrespect a wedge so much. Dang, man. Are we going up or down? Sheesh. Balls in the trader's court. If we go up or down, we are at the end of this rope that we have been dancing on. Just dancing. Sheesh. So yeah, if we happen to break to the upside, who knows? Maybe we see 1.32 trillion and we'll get the alts to finally start recovering. Who knows? IONIQ? James, we looked at IONQ. Are you sure it's IQ? We'll check it out, James. We'll see. Yeah, so total 3. Maybe we go up. Everything's pointing in the direction it should go up, but you know what? These whales are being weird, man. They're being weird. So, James, are you talking about this one? IONQ? We actually did look at it. Surprisingly. A stock that we looked at. And it looks fantastic. Fresh breakout. We looked at that too, James. Dang! Jim beat you to the punch tonight. Jim beat you to the punch. Noted, that one looks great also. So, for this one, 224% is a possibility. Oops. One more request. TQQQ. All right, we'll check it out. Send a prayer for my boy. Oh no. Oh no. So RGTI, same thing, looking pretty darn decent. So I'm seeing the possibility of upside, but you're consolidating very well. This is kind of like a symmetrical triangle. You tried to break down from it, you broke back in, and you do have this downtrending right here, and it looks like it wants to break out. Yeah. Ralph Lauren? Okay. James is just going through it. He's like, what else can I get? Damn it. Ralph Lauren, I would believe it had it had a good bounce because reasons. Significantly lower high, bearishly backtesting the 200 daily. You're going to need a gap up in order for me to not be completely bearish on this thing anymore. But remember, all that happened was, tariffs are paused. It's nothing about, the economy's strong again. There was none of that. So we have CPI data coming out tomorrow. All the wind can get taken out of our sails. But this could end up in some form of short squeeze. Okay, James. All right. This could end up in some form of short squeeze because the sellers have gotten a little bit exhausted here. You can see it on your MACD as the sell pressure is falling off, and you're starting to gain more buying pressure. So there is a possibility you get a nice retracement on a retrace, just a nice bearish retrace, golden retrace even. You might come back up to 246 before rolling over. We'll see what happens. Down 40% and holding. See, it's funny because that auction trade, I wanted to do a 15x long, but I accidentally got in a 35x long, and then it was like, my stop loss has to be really tight. But now it's starting to bounce, and it's really irritating. That's because Bitcoin started to bounce. Would have been nice not to be stopped out first, but here we are. Here we are. GS. Goldman Sachs, huge bullish engulfing candle. My goodness. Maybe, just maybe, Goldman Sachs gets back up to 558. Past that, I don't really know what else to tell you. That would be a formal bearish backtest on the 200 simple moving average on the daily. You do have a downtrend that you're going to have to fight with. I would still be bearish on this, but I just don't know how much more bearishness there could be. Don't know how much more. But we will see. We will see. Yeah, it hit a nice little move. You hit that 618. You touched it. So if you do go up next, you could be looking at 751. What a beaut. All right. Moving on for this TQQQ. TQQQ. Nice bounce. Nice bounce. The stocks really did get a very nice bounce. Let's go to the weekly on this. All right, so your weekly, you're trying to retake that 200 weekly moving average. That is great. That's awesome. Love to see it. You do have a level of resistance right here that you're going to have to fight with. Ugh. Yikes. Yikes. So there's that. And then also you have a level of support down here you didn't touch. You also have a level of support right here you did touch. Sweet. Love it. Love it. So if this is a continuation to the upside, let's look at it like this. Alright, if it's a continuation to the upside, or even you just get a nice bearish retrace, could go anywhere between the 619 or even the bearish 50. So you're making some good moves right now. I would be looking for another 41, possibly even a 57% move to the upside. From there, you're going to want to make sure you hold above 55.73, but if you cannot break 55.73, you're probably going to come back down to 37 and likely going to touch 22. You do not have bullish divergence on the weekly. On your daily, you how are we looking, Rich? We're looking confused. That's what we're looking. So can we look at MMC? I'm really confused. Went 260 pre-market this morning. How the hell? We'll see. We'll see. No bullish divergence on the daily either. This is an oversold bounce. So if you were looking for the bullish divergence, you could find yourself back down here to 22.31. Very well could see that. But it does look like the sellers are starting to give up a little bit. So I would be looking for those bearish retraces before a possible rollover. So yep, that's what I'm seeing out of TQQQ. Noted, if it gets buck wild and it keeps going up, whoo! You're looking at some upside up here. 112, 160. Could be really nice. MMC. All right, we called the downside. I mean, it went literally the full move and then some. Great, awesome. You're moving back on up. This one I actually have no idea because you have made a higher low on the daily. You do have hidden bullish divergence with the higher low. If you can maintain these higher lows, this could be very, very good. A lot of traders would not have seen that, and it could catch a lot of shorts off guard. Really could. So the hidden bullish div, that's kind of a big deal. As long as you can maintain this uptrend here, could be nice. Could be really nice. You'd be looking for something in the realm of a 1272. So something like 259 would be your target. I'd be looking for that 12.75% move to the upside. Just maybe. You did have some mild bearish divergence here. So if you do put in a lower high, now you have your full strategy to go short. Full strategy. And you're more than likely going to come down to that 206 level. But as of right now, that hidden bullish divergence, I have to give it some credit. I gotta give it some credit. Let's get buck wild on TQQQ, right? If you manage to flip the loan in your favor big time, be advised they do like it when you try to pay back the loan immediately. They like you to pay the interest. Yeah, that's true. That's true. That is true. The more interest that you actually pay, the better your credit score. It's kind of stupid. Kind of stupid. All right, next up we have Kava. Kava is still steady going. Just hanging out right where it's at. We're still looking for that 12% upside move going to 48.68. I mean, it had a decent day. It's just, it hasn't done much. So TA is the exact same. We'll see what it does. We'll see what it does. Sorry I don't have more info for you. The price is just barely moving. All right, FIL. FIL did something bad. You broke that uptrend. That's bad. That's really bad. Decent day, but maybe you get a bearish backtest and you continue going down. Filecoin is getting pooped on. Bad. You did get a little oversold here. Someone's going to argue there's bullish divergence. Someone is. But until you get a higher low, meh. So Cassius, give me low confidence on Kava. I feel that. I can understand. But the fact that you're only trading sideways kind of gives me a little more confidence. You know? They can't dump it. Makes me think that it bottomed out. Yeah, so FIL, really hard to read, but I would be looking for downside potential, which kind of a shame to say, but could find yourself at $1.62 sooner than you think. Yeah, until you start getting higher lows, it's a bad time, man. It's a bad time. All right, moving on from that, we have AERO as the last request of the evening before I can eat my dinner. Okay. So what did I see right here? Oh, we made that measured move, didn't we? Well, let's get rid of that. That doesn't matter. Okay. So on your 4 hour, you are putting in some hidden bearish divergence, but you have a strong possibility of putting in a higher low. because you are above the 50 on the 4 hour. This is the beginning of a trend reversal normally. Let's see how it performs. But I will give you your bearish case just in case it does fall. Just in case it falls, you could be going down to 16.6. So that's your bearish case. On your bullish case, though, we'd be looking for a nice 618 retracement, which could get you right above resistance at 565. So let's try and stay positive here. Let's say that we're going up. 50% upside could be coming. Could very well be coming. Yeah, your 1 hour starting to reset. There's no bearish divergence. It just got a little bit overbought. You do have hidden bearish divergence, but I can't deny you have a high and you have a higher high. Can't deny that, even though you also, oh wait, you also cleared this high. This is actually the big deal. No, I think we're going up on this one. Wait for the full reset before you get into this, but you could see 50% upside. So if you noticed on all the others, we were not clearing this random high here as we were putting in the hidden bearish divergence. This one we did. We put a higher high. This is good. This is great. This is demure. But if we zoom out, last time we were overbought was like all the way up here. Ugh, gross. Actually, it was right here. Anyways, that's gross. So the argument's there for downside. It's just you're above that 200. This is a good start. Really good start on the 1 hour. Just need to reset a little bit. And honestly, you could come all the way back down to like 31.6. Still be bullish putting in a higher low. Just keep that in mind. All right, that is all your requests for the day. Circle back to BTC, please. Got you covered. So look at it. Yeah, BTC catching the bids. It is above the 200 on the 1 hour. So there's a possibility, but noted, this is the difference. See this recent high here? Bitcoin did not clear it, and we're overbought now. There's your difference. You can see between REO and Bitcoin, REO technically looks better. From a technical standpoint, it looks better. But this one, got to be a little weary, because we could be putting in a new downtrend, and people could be shorting off of it easily. That's not a good look. That's not a good look. Porky, do you borrow against your stocks? Would you in the future? No, I don't. I don't see the point in borrowing against my investments. I would much rather just put my profits into a trading LLC and borrow against my profits. Like leveraging the business instead. I would much rather leverage my own business than my assets. Personally speaking. Because I can bankrupt a business. I don't want to liquidate my assets. OGN? We'll check it out, Mo Money. We'll check it out. I sold at the top of the pump, so just trying to time when to buy back. Got it. OGN. Neo XA? What? Same thing here. You're showing that hidden bearish divergence. That's what we don't want to see. This right here, we don't want to see that. It's very pronounced. Waiting on 60K Bitcoin. Matty Ghost. I think you'll be waiting a while. I don't think we're going to see 60K. 65, there's an argument. 71, stronger argument. Very strong argument. 83 failed. 83 failed. All right. So here's your bearish case on OGN. We could see 27% downside. Based off of the hidden bearish divergence we're seeing right here on the 1 hour. You got overbought. That's a shame. That's too bad because you were not overbought. Now you are. So yeah, this could be a continuation to the downside. Would be nasty. But I won't deny you put in a high and a higher high. So let's just say you do come out bullish out of this. Your bullish case scenario. You could be going up to 58.3, clearing that recent high. Could be a 12% move to the upside. Relative strength so far higher than bear market. Going below 70K is a hard sell now. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Why did he have a cap? We were so close. Oh, why did he have to capitulate? We were so close to 71K again. We were very close, but you know that's how Don T works. I feel like he can read charts better than us. He knows exactly where the support is. Then he's like, hence the thumbnail. He was probably on his toilet, texting, and then all of a sudden, I'm gonna make a tweet. No. Trump had a scam pump. It's his thing. It really is his thing. It really is his thing. It's a shame. NEOXA. NEOXA. NEONEX? What? Is this a stock? No, it's not. NEOX. Hey, oh, there it is. I guess we'll just look at this chart. Sure. All right. Why the heck not? Oh, this is a weird one. This is a weird one. All-time lows. Okay. I like the start of this. That was sarcasm. I don't like it. No bullish divergence on the weekly, so you're just falling. But okay. All right, cool. Your daily, you're showing bullish divergence, maybe? Yeah, you got bullish divergence. You don't really have a significantly higher low yet. So I have no idea what this is going to do. It just looks like it's falling. You go through these periods here where it's like, oh, we're just going to slowly bleed. We're going up. No, we're not. We're going up. No, we're not. We're going up. No, we're not. And then you got lower lows before you took this weird spike. This just seems like it's illiquid, and it's very hard to read what it's going to try to do next. As long as you're below the 200 daily, just stay bearish. Stay bearish. I wouldn't think of buying into this at all. It looks pretty bad. MacD tells me people got tired of selling it finally. I mean, you're calling this buying pressure? I wouldn't. I wouldn't call this buying pressure. I'd call this covering shorts. That's all that is. Shorts are being covered. Elliott wave theory shows 60K. The problem with Elliott wave theory is if you blow on it the right way, it ends up getting invalidated every time. It's kind of wild. It's a gaming token. They have to deal with Fortnite. Well, that's great. Hopefully it starts taking off, but Elliott likes to be wrong too. Yeah, it's just the problem with Elliott wave is it like to get invalidated, all it has to do is just simply the second wave. So when it retraces, if it clears the first high, whole wave invalidated. So you're like, oh, dang. Well, I guess it's not an Elliott wave. I guess it's something else. It's like, It's hard to go off the Elliott waves. Hard. It's very hard. Calling for 10K back at 70K based off Elliott wave? That's crazy. That is crazy. So, benefit of the doubt, let's just say this is a falling wedge pattern. And maybe you get a break to the upside, 91% gain. But that just shows how low this thing is. I'm guessing the market cap is in the tens of millions. And it's not in the hundreds of millions because that's a 91% move. That is wild. That is wild. Very low market cap. If you want to gamble on this one, hey, go for it. Enjoy. But understand, it's been only getting sold off. Ever since inception, sell off. So until you start putting in some higher lows, it's very hard to get bullish on this. Elliott's always right. Saved lots of money, and I bought put options on CAT in February. April puts printed. Okay. All right. Alrighty. So yeah, that's what I'm seeing out of this thing. Let's go check out auction and see how it rinsed me real quick. Took out my stop loss. As you can see, that little dotted line is gone as this little booger on the 4 hour is held support. Oh, those motherfuckers. Oh, painful. Just painful. Gotta readjust the uptrend. Oh, those pieces of work. Wow. So, still a higher low. Son of a bitch. Anyways, checking out the 1 hour. 1 hour's fully reset. Look at the wick. The wick is what got me. You guys see that shit? That is obnoxious. This is auction at its finest. The wick. Sons of bitches. Oh, where I wanted to have my stop loss would not have been triggered, but I had too much leverage because I didn't check it first. Check your leverage before you get in trades, guys. Check your leverage. Oh my Lanta. Now this thing does have the capability of rallying all the way up to my profit taking, which is annoying, but I digress. Stupid. So stupid. It is an abusive relationship. That's because I want to take some of her sweet loins. She's not giving it to me. Oh, man. No, actually, I'm out of trades for tonight, but I just wanted to see what happened, what went wrong, so I can learn from it for the future. And what I'm really taking from this is pay attention to your leverage before you get into the trade. I must have been day trading this back when it had more volume. Ugh. That's the only reason I could think of 35x being on there. Only reason. So I was probably looking at the 5 minute, and I was like, yeah, bro, fuck, we have... Got the higher low, too. This is some bullshit. This is some bullshit. But on your 5 minute, no bullish divergence. This is just an oversold bounce. Oh, shit. Hey, we might be going lower. All right. All right. Hey. We'll see. Anyways, guys, I'm going to eat some dinner. If you guys haven't done so, like, subscribe to the channel. Maybe even join the Discord. It's absolutely free. It's a free Discord. I have to keep telling people that because I guess every YouTuber has a paid Discord these days. I don't understand that. But hey, maybe they're just better at marketing than me. Who knows? Anyways, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. I'm going to enjoy some dinner. I have to wake up early tomorrow. One of my old clients is coming back, which is unfortunate. Got to be at the gym at 6 a.m. Ugh. Not looking forward to that. But, oh well. People want to look good for the summer, is what it is. Oh yeah, I'll actually post up a picture. One of my online clients, she ended up giving me her progress pictures today after her first 6 weeks. Think we're doing pretty good. You guys can tell me. I'm gonna actually put that in the Discord right now in the fitness section. Oh man. Fitness. There it is. Fitness section. All right. Yeah, the side profile goes hard. Anyways, it's in the Discord. If you guys are a part of the Discord, you guys can, yeah. Sure, Porky, thank you. No problem. So, we going down or sideways? I think for the evening, we might be going choppy. We'll see what happens in the morning. We have CPI data coming out tomorrow morning, I believe. And with the data, if the data's strong, we're going up. If the data's good. So, we would be looking for lower CPI data, not higher. If it's higher, well, big old poopy doopy. Not good. We'll see what Wall Street wants to do. But tonight, China, they're selling off hard. They are selling off hard. And they dictate a lot of the pricing overnight. So I wouldn't expect anything good tonight. I would expect your shorts to cover tonight because Asia is selling. Anyways, guys, I'm going to get on out of here. Hopefully you guys have a great night. Farcoin, $20 with 50x. Oh, boy, that's wild. Mo money, that's wild. CPI is going to be flaming garbage, in my opinion. It could be. But all right, everybody. I'm out of here. Y'all take it easy. I wish you all the best. I will see you tomorrow for members-only chat. Everybody will be able to view the stream, but only the members will be able to request. Anyways, yeah. See you later. Take it easy. Deuces. Stop losses. Keep them tight. I appreciate y'all.